Awkward Segue, and welcome to the podcast. What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Connor.
I'm your host, Chris Kira.
And I'm Connor, Kyle.
Am I supposed to speak now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You can speak now.
Every time we try to talk, you yell at us.
No. Every time I try to talk, every time I yell at you for talking, it's when we need silence. For the 2 seconds, we needed like 2 seconds of silence for an audio test, and nobody would shut up.
It sounds like a double standard to me, and I don't follow.
You're a double standard. Wash your blankets.
I didn't.
Right before the podcast, Kira asked, and I quote, "Are you supposed to wash your blankets? Or was it, are you able to wash blankets?"
Like
Can
throw
you wash
blankets,
blankets?
like the fuzzy throw blankets.
Yes.
Well,
Just
I didn't know
undelicate.
that.
They smelled like shit.
I did. I don't know what.
What have
Hey, just so everyone knows, they were not the ones from my bed. They were folded up under a bunch of stuff I had.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
Yeah, they were not on my bed. I was not sleeping in like shit blankets.
Apparently.
But also, it's just like that bit from New Girl where he's
Is
like,
it-
what am I supposed to do next? Wash a towel? Wash the soap? No. The towel wash me.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, write it off as a bit. that's
You go straight to hell,
awkward
buddy.
segue.
So who are you, Nick? You didn't
Yeah.
introduce yourself.
You
Oh.
said his name, idiot.
Yeah, who am
The
I?
bit.
Thank you,
Wasn't
Kyle.
funny.
I don't
Thank you
get
for
your
remembering
bit.
that we didn't say Nick's name. So, awkward segue. Damn it, I had something cool.
I'm going to say Nick's name, too.
Awkward segue. There's something I want to get off my chest before we get into the next part of the...
That white T-shirt.
Yeah, fucking rip it off me with your teeth, boy.
Oh.
So, as I was saying, something I wanted to get off my chest, something I've been feeling for a while now. Orangutans are the scariest monkey.
But they're so
They're not
cool.
monkeys.
Ape. My
Yeah.
God, I ape.
She's trying
I
to
would
get me to
agree.
smell her fingers.
They're like... All right, Kira, that's it.
My hand's going to smell like the blanket.
Oh fuck!
Spenser could be here any minute.
I need some lotion.
I want you guys to weigh in on this. What's the scariest monkey / ape to you? 'Cause it's got to be orangutan, right?
Chimpanzee.
I would
Those
say...
little bastards can get scary. No, it's not chimpanzee. It's another like. It's kind of like them, but they're just like real short haired and they're fucking jacked.
I think the
Orangutans
scariest...
look like they're gonna rip your face off. Every
No,
second of
they're
the day.
chill.
I-
These are fucking.
Have you seen the Jungle
crazy.
Book?
It abducted that boy.
He's all right.
I think the scariest would be man.
Boo!
You piece of shit.
Fuck you.
All right.
It's funny.
All right, Nick, you got a scary monkey or ape?
Scary monkey. No.
All right.
Mini
Nick
monkey.
fears no mammal.
Nick only fears
Well, except for-
aquatic.
Yeah, there's
beings.
a couple of aquatic
Nick fears
mammals.
one mammal.
Spider monkeys.
Awkward segue. We're gonna get to that part of the show where we answer listener questions.
I don't remember that.
And
part.
I listen to you listening to answer questions.
That was a great sentence,
Whoa.
Nick. If you want your question answered on Awkward Segue, you can send us a question at any time
I don't wanna
to
smell
any of our social media accounts.
Except for
At-
mine.
At Awkward Segue PM on Twitter, at Awkward Segue Podcast on Instagram, Awkward Segue on Facebook and our subreddit. And you can also go to our website and ask through there, awkwardsegue.com. And the last but not least, we got the anonymous email, which is awkwardseguequestions@gmail.com.
Ask us
Awkward
legal
Segue questions at gmail.com. It's like 30 seconds. I need you guys to
30
not talk.
seconds of just, I know.
Plug
You
it.
know.
Just plug this bit in. Come on.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you
stab
could like pre-record it. Is that how things work? You
Yeah,
like,
I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, put more work on me.
Yeah.
That's the. I already do
a-
the job.
what the
I already
hell?
do all the other work.
I
Why
wanna-
not put the rest on Connor?
I've offered to help.
Just make a
It's on
separate
your
sound
computer.
file and then
Just come
input
to
it
your
to
house
this
and like,
point.
hey,
Blah,
I
blah,
need your
blah.
computer real quick. I'm gonna do this.
You have a computer.
I don't.
Send it to me.
Yeah. All right. Sure.
I don't trust him.
Awkward segue. We've got some questions to answer.
Do you?
Is that older
This
Stewart?
is the episode where Connor's just going to be really mad at us the whole time.
I like this.
Why would I be that?
So, like, almost every episode.
All right, we got some real good questions though. We're starting off on Instagram. We got some questions from Caitlin Renee.
Hello.
Starting off with a question that blew my fucking gizzard.
Oh, no.
Is the sky round?
No, it's
What?
spherical.
What? It's
Yeah,
It's globular.
I never thought of that, but
Yeah.
it's fucking it's a sphere. Like
No,
it's a
no,
sphere.
you idiot!
No.
You idiot! It's fucking flat like the rest of the Earth. You stupid.
It's not.
It's an illusion set by
yeah.
the government.
It's
The
like,
liberal media.
Okay.
Makes us pay taxes.
I mean, technically, isn't the sky technically
The
an
sky
illusion? Like,
is
we're just,
space.
no, yeah, no,
It's
it's
like
it's
Yes.
like the atmosphere.
It's
somewhere,
just
isn't it?
colored space, so it has no shape like space.
but it conforms to our atmosphere.
But that
Yeah,
doesn't
our
make
atmosphere
it
is-
round.
Is round,
Isn't-
like the rest of the Earth. which
It's
is not-
ovular.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Nick.
It's like a kiwi.
If I put vodka on my hands, would it work like
My tits
to
are
make
like
the smell
kiwis.
go away?
It would make your hand smell like
High five
vodka.
of fire.
Awkward segue. Caitlin Renee also wants to know: can you smell colors?
Yes.
What would your favorite color smell like?
Orange.
That's not from just her. It's
Like
from
citrus.
her friend Aranza.
That's a cool ass name.
That's a cool name. I hope I got that right. Aranza.
I bet you didn't.
Yeah, I really hope you didn't get that
I
right.
like you're putting real emphasis into it. I bet it's wrong.
I'm putting my hardest.
That happens
There's
at work
actually no
sometimes.
emphasis.
People will come in
Oh,
and
I'm
they're
sorry,
like,
it said
they
Sarah.
have like a really simple looking name, and the therapist will go, Miss Perot, and she goes, oh, it's Parrot.
Oh, please. Have a cracker. Hey, how'd you know I was hungry?
Oh, it's parrot. I want that to happen now.
funny.
I need it to happen.
I want this person to work at like a bird store.
I wish they would.
That's a little too on the nose.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes
No one
two
would
on the
laugh.
nose is just the right amount of
Two on the
nose.
beak, I think you mean. But anyway, somebody else answered the color question. I did.
I would like to smell. I'd like to know what blue smelled like. I bet it smells like.
Blueberries.
Yeah, I bet it smells.
Blueberries are fucking purple.
Are they?
Yeah. They are.
They're
I'm
like,
colorblind.
You're an idiot then.
I'm taking away your knee scratcher.
what? Give it to me.
No, it's in hell now.
Nobody record for a second.
Every single piece of my body has a taste bud,
Including the inside of your balls.
especially the inside of my balls.
Kyle, give me your hand.
Have we tried what?
Dipping your
You
balls
know.
into things.
Yeah, it's like the TikTok trend right now.
Wait a minute, what?
You
All right,
Give him a little dunk.
Take
Okay.
it that we got to get back into the. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I accept
No,
that?
fuck off.
Why did I accept that?
everyone else did.
I was like, yeah, put my hand out. All right. So, Kyle, what color would you like to taste? I mean, smell. Yeah.
Black.
I think it would smell like that. What are those? The black ice, little tree things that you can get for your car.
that
Yeah,
sounds-
Black licorice.
Sounds about right.
The black
I've never
licorice-
smelt or eaten black licorice.
it's the worst thing besides those little,
Holocaust?
the circus peanuts.
Oh, I hate
Oh,
those
don't
things.
shit talk
Wait.
circus peanuts. We had a
They're
whole thing. Kyle has a vault of
disgusting.
them.
You have a vault. You're a
I
disgusting.
had a vault of them, and they're also my passion. So go fuck yourself.
Okay. Actually, hold on. You're right. Circus peanuts aren't the worst. Banana Laffy Taffy is the worst.
Okay.
It smells like fucking spray paint.
Neither of those are the worst. It's people who have vaults of circus
I
peanuts.
had a vault of them.
Hey, can I say something?
Yeah,
No.
go for it.
Candy corn is the worst.
No.
Candy
like
corn.
candy
I don't.
corn.
I don't
Candy
even
corn
eat candy.
is like the most mediocre of candy.
It's
It's,
the
okay.
You can eat it and
That's
just
why
feel
it's
nothing.
so bad.
If you want to feel like fucking
Circus
horrible,
peanuts aren't bad. They're just too sweet. They're just way
that
too
is
sweet.
true. I need to stop bringing them to work because I eat like 2 bags and like a
You
whole.
bring them
break.
to work?
Yeah, I eat them for a snack and break.
All right, no, I can't. I can't
Kyle,
deal with that.
You're like
Then
a
I eat-
6-year-old
and then I
with
eat-
a salary.
Then I eat so much, then I feel horrible going back outside into the heat.
This is just proving my point. You remember when we went to the store and he got just like a giant bag of like, what are those sour thingies that are wrapped up?
Twizzlers?
No. They're,
Twizzlers are pretty bad.
No, they're like rectangular,
Three Musketeers.
not chocolate. It's like a
3 husky
there-
tears.
it's like there's like a watermelon and a cherry Starbreaker.
Starburst?
No, but they're like clear but colored.
What?
I don't see color.
What?
The fuck are you on?
What?
Nerds?
No, what?
Nerds rope?
No, it's the it's the
Oh, I know. Three Musketeers.
I'm gonna kill you.
This is just what the podcast needs to be for the rest of this episode.
Kira can't decide on what candy.
Her painfully
it's not that
trying
I
to
can't
explain what she's
decide.
talking about.
All right, wait. Here, collect your thoughts for a second.
It's a hard candy.
It's like
Kit Kats.
Let her give all the descriptors.
I'm trying.
Say it.
It's a hard candy. They're like fruit flavored.
Jolly
They are-
Ranchers?
Yes, Jolly Musketeers.
That's what I fucking said.
You did.
You
it.
said
Three
Starburst, you
Musketeers
said
like
Three
4
Three
times.
Musketeers.
It's like
No.
me trying to like explain a
bought-
movie plot.
He bought a giant bag and he was like, "Oh, this is for work tonight."
Oh yeah.
Jolly Ranchers are good. Jolly Ranchers are good to
They're
pop in your
not-
mouth.
I
See-
have a bag, or usually have a bag of Dum Dums, all blueberry.
Fucking would have guessed it.
What? They make blueberry dum-dums?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. They're one of the
And
best ones.
in the Carsville Walmart, there's like you can get like cherry or blueberry or grape. You usually get one big bag of. Don't touch my mic.
Well, you're not
You get
listening.
one big bag of just one color. It's like 78 or something there. One.
Wow.
Talking about weird things people
is,
do.
This is great. What? Sorry, awkward segue.
Y'all know that TikTok trend?
Oh, we're talking about dipping balls now.
Yeah, where you like you have taste buds in your balls, so you dunk it in like soy sauce and stuff.
Fuck yeah,
Wait,
dude.
what is that? I'm sorry.
That was like a thing.
I'm trying to.
You wanna know
why?
something?
We have a
Weird.
mostly male cast. Why aren't you guys
Oh,
on?
no, hold on.
this? We
Hold
gotta
on, hold on.
stay-
Let's start
I wanna-
awkward segue.
no, wait.
TikTok.
I want
I'm not
to
on it. No.
Yes.
You
I wanna-
guys
We're gonna
can.
be hip with the
I wanna
kids.
admit
You will
something.
have no
I'm gonna
choice.
do it.
It's in your contract.
It has to do the thing with your hand.
No, wait.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we can start the one-handed clap trend.
That happened a long time ago.
We'll do it
You can
again.
restart it, Nick. You'll be a TikTok celebrity.
Y'all won't regret this.
Oh,
I'm
I
trying to get this fucking shut up.
promise I will.
I have back in middle school, like I think like freshman year too. I had a I don't know what it was, like a little. I think it was an empty makeup thing that I just found, and I filled it with baby powder, and it got too hot or started itching. I dunked my balls in it. The whole purpose of it was to dunk my balls in it.
You fucking freak.
Man, I
am
get it. I
100%.
get it. I mean, like seriously, like if I was you, I would have like attached it to like where my grundle like it goes to my pants. So
cup.
just like I could like
Fill it
swing
with
my
Like
balls,
a feed bag on a horse.
but for your balls, and it's baby powder.
Oh, this is the worst
You're really
thing in the
bulging
world.
today, Nick.
You just shake them out.
I was thinking like more like you smack it back towards.
This
it,
is disgusting.
Like
No, I'd open it and just kind of just doop, and then rub it
I
in.
don't
if
like that.
necessary.
Sound
Awkward
effect.
segue.
no, I refuse this segue. We're going back to the balls.
Awkward segue. Caitlin's friend Eddie has a question.
What's up, Eddie?
What the fuck does Eddie want?
He said,
Whoa.
why stand if you have an ass to sit?
Because legs are meant to be used.
Legs are
Damn it.
not. Legs are meant for nothing.
Oh, you might be right.
I feel like there's an even balance here.
Why stand? I wish I could put like how like people ask you for quotes when you're a senior for your senior quote. I wish people still ask me for quotes. I would say that.
Oh, can I say? Let's do a thing. Let's go around. What was your senior quote, guys?
Some dumb shit about.
Oh
Peter
yeah, it was
Pan
like
and
some like
tea.
really edgy like anime bullshit. I remember that.
Mine
You
was.
fucking nerd.
That's right.
What anime? Do you remember what anime you did? Because mine was also an anime quote, and it was directed at you.
What? My blue eyes.
No, I don't.
Do you remember what your quote was, Kyle?
I remember yours was Icarus.
Don't fucking blow my quote. I said your quote.
Mine was a quote from Red vs. Blue.
Oh, right.
Oh, that makes
Oh,
sense.
right. Though yours was a really
Oh.
nice quote.
It
We
was
should rewatch Red
shit. What
versus
was
Blue.
Rewatching
Your-
Prize, we're
was
caught
it-
up.
it? Your past doesn't define who you are. It just gives you a starting point for who you're going to be.
That's such a
Beautiful.
nice one. That's man. They got.
If
some,
I had to pick one from Red versus Blue, it would be.
You shot me on my own tank, you team killing fucktard.
I don't
He
think
said
they'll let you
when
do that
Caboose
one in
said,
high school.
"My body is trying to die." I say it all the time.
puppies are bad.
I just love Caboose so much.
Texas. It's Texas, you idiot. That too.
You'd like Caboose, Nick. if
Oh,
you watched-
Caboose is
I've seen like
dumbass.
the first
He's
3
beautiful.
seasons.
Oh,
we should
okay.
I've been
because I
loved-
thought
I
about
have-
rewatching all of it. We should get together. We should all
Guys,
watch
guys.
it.
I know it was
I
on
have-
Netflix.
I have
Caboose
season
quotes?
5 on DVD, and I've watched it
Just
like
season 5.
like 300 times.
That's a
when
lot
I
of
lived in
times.
Kennesaw, I would just pop it in and get like
I do
I
that
just
too.
drink
I
and
respect-
watch it and be like,
I-
this is nice.
Season 10
I
is
could
the
just
most
say
watched
it
season
with
for
it.
me.
I haven't seen season 10. I've seen season 5.
It's an awkward segue.
Wait, what was your senior quote?
Oh, right. I forgot my senior quote.
It's
Also-
It's from Heaven's Lost Property, a top tier anime. And it was directed directly at Nick, and it's just 3 words. No, 4 words. Wait, 5 words.
Oh,
I
buddy.
can't do math. I've been out of high school for years now. And it's
I'm
just
almost-
I'm a pet class angeloid.
The fuck?
And it was like I was like, no one's gonna get this. It's meant only for Nick.
Also, before we go on, Nick, why stand when you have an ass to sit?
Because legs are meant for use.
Everybody, say hi to my mom.
Hi, Kyle's mom.
Hi, Kyle's mom. Wait, I know you. Hi.
She's so nice.
We got special guests.
We're recording a podcast. Mom. We'll call you back in a
Kyle's
minute.
mom.
No, she's on the podcast now.
She's replacing Kyle on the podcast.
Fuck yeah. I'm totally down for that.
We're recording a
can't
podcast. I'll call you
swear.
after though. Love you.
Love you.
Should we tell Lacey that we talked to her best friend?
Yeah, she's obsessed with my mom.
I think we've mentioned this before.
We probably have.
And speaking of Lacey, awkward segue.
My wife.
My wife.
My wife.
Now's the perfect time for Borat impression. I think now the market's hot.
What is that? The Borat?
It's good. Tyler Abercrombie wants to know.
What?
That name sounds familiar.
It's Kyle's
We
cousin.
fucking say this every time you ask the question.
If you could sit down and have a conversation with anyone from history, who would it be?
I want to talk to Nikola Tesla about his pigeons.
Oh, his psychic pigeon. He thought his pigeon could see the future.
Can't
Kyle.
remember his fucking name for the life of me. He was a president of.
George Washington.
No.
Abraham Lincoln.
He got
Those
shot.
are the two.
He got shot and he told
JFK.
No,
Obama.
no. He got shot and then he made a
Oh,
speech.
No, never mind.
Oh, Roosevelt?
Yeah,
no.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, Roosevelt.
Yeah,
Roosevelt?
Roosevelt. Like,
Ted. Ted Roosevelt.
Teddy.
Roosevelt.
Yeah.
No, just Ted.
I'd like to talk to Teddy Roosevelt.
I'd like to talk to Cleopatra. See what's going on there.
I would like to speak to Diogenes. That's his
Oh, that would be a good one.
Timothy
that man would
Dexter.
Rip me apart.
Oh my god! Yes, Timothy
Who the
Dexter.
fuck is that?
He is the
Pickle for
learner.
the knowing one.
He is
Oh, that fucking guy.
the learner of deer in Malding, Massachusetts.
Guys, check out that video by Salmonella
Salmonella.
Academy. Shout out small YouTuber Salmonella Academy.
He's the fucking best.
Oh, I love it. I watch it at work just every day on my
so
fucking
fucking funny.
It's
Oh
so
my
nice.
god, yeah, and you learn some weird ass shit
Right?
that you never would hear otherwise.
Great. Love him.
Awkward segue. Kyle has questions.
What? You let Kyle submit questions?
I didn't let him. I just can't stop
You
him.
haven't blocked him from the Awkward Segue Instagram?
I'll do that in a minute. Kyle's first question is, "Oh shit, this isn't."
No, no,
true."
no.
Oh,
It was-
It's what does the fox say really?
A ring, ding,
And
ding,
then,
ding, ding,
oh
ding,
shit,
ding,
this
ding.
isn't
Ring,
Google.
ding, ding, ding. I can't stand you. I also haven't thought about that song in a minute, so let me go through it real
I didn't
quick.
either. No, shut up.
What? Thanks for nothing, jackass. Also,
I have a third question.
You had one more question, and it is hypothetically, what is your social security number? Mine's
first,
69.
Oh.
222
What's yours, Spencer?
33
Probably 69.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know.
Damn,
You just put it in like, holy shit, it worked.
Spencer, you've been throwing zingers at me this whole damn episode.
That's true.
All right, awkward segue. We're gonna move hastily along to the Twitter questions. Hey, Kyle,
Twitter.
well, you see,
What's questions?
when a man and a woman hate each other very much,
They scream at each other on the internet.
they scream at each other on Twitter, and it sucks.
Oh.
Nobody
Interesting.
likes it, but we all still participate.
Fashion Day.
Fashion
Are
Day.
we- is that the new top? What are we doing?
This is Nick's new bit.
It said Fashion DIY, so I said Fashion Day because I misread it.
You buffoon.
Dyslexic.
Reddit's
ass.
still there, Nick.
God
Why do
damn
you
it.
miss it?
That can be our first TikTok. Fashion Day.
Oh, you missed
And
it. We're
everyone-
starting a podcast. TikTok.
No, he was
oh,
here.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, he was here the whole time. It was
You
his
ready to be
idea.
the star of our TikTok?
Sure. What's happening?
TikTok?
Okay, so Effie wants to know how many cats is too many cats?
No, there's no limit. The limit is nothing.
I disagree. I think how many rooms you have should directly correlate to how many cats you have. You have 3 rooms, you have 1 cat.
That doesn't make sense, Nicholas.
Can I say 69?
Oh my God! Shut the fuck
I've
up.
had 2 cats.
Nice
and they were kind of
one.
much
the
of a
weed
handful.
number.
I want a cat so bad.
You puff it at 69 degrees
Nice one.
Celsius. It's so hot.
You get too many cats, and then they start up a musical and lose you a ton of money.
It's weirdly sexual.
Jellicle.
Sing the rest.
Since you're throwing shade at cats.
All alone in the
Jellicle.
moonlight. Lacey hates cats. She
Everybody
hates
hates
the show
cats.
She's
Awkward.
more of a dog person.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle.
God.
Say a number of cats that are too many cats.
I've had the max of 2, so I'm going to say 2.
Wow, fucking way
Y'all
to
are
roast
fucking
your
weak.
cats that you abandoned.
I did not abandon them.
I know you did. I realized that could make you sound bad.
Hurts
Speaking
my
of
butt.
making Kyle sound bad, I could fucking ruin you right now.
Do
Do it, pussy.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm the lifeline of the fucking podcast. Do it.
What?
really Kyled that one up. Your name is now a word.
Nice
Oh.
one. Is it now?
Your name is now a descriptor for bad things. People
really-
around the world.
He really conjured that up, didn't
Hey,
he?
shut the- hey.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good content.
I was really hoping
Funny
you'd say
stuff.
something back
I
to
can't
me.
think fast.
All right.
Slow, I guess.
Thanks, Effie. Great question.
Miss you.
She has another. I miss you too, Effie. I miss you also, Leo.
Miss you.
Doing
Miss
a
you.
heart thing.
Kyle, you didn't even.
You
need
can't do a physical joke.
I said
audio
it though.
podcast.
I
That's
said
right,
it. I
yeah.
did what I
You-
did.
Kyle, also you can't do the heart thing because you don't know
remember
them.
people.
You didn't get to meet them.
I'm gonna meet them. RTX.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm sorry. One second, Nick. You remember them only as the Porsche people.
I didn't remember them.
You interacted with them so much. You were there for a good chunk of their hangout.
They-
Listen, man, my
mentioned
brain
me.
is fried. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Would you rather be guaranteed to be rich and famous for something you hate, or would you rather make the content you want, even if you know for sure it would never become something that could become a sustainable career,
Rich
and famous.
or that
famous.
people would ever know you for?
Rich and famous. Oh my
Yeah,
God! If
sure.
I had money, can you
then-
imagine?
I don't give a shit
Money
about
It'd
who
be
knows
over
me.
for you
Just give me
people.
money.
Money solves all the problems.
does.
Rich, famous, then you can make shit you like too. It's like,
True,
sure,
yeah.
you'll be known for the thing
Yeah.
you hate, but then
Money-
turn that around.
Money
You'll be
is the root
famous,
of all
so you can do
happiness.
whatever you want, and then people go, "Oh, you." I don't know where I was going.
Money is the root of all happiness. Is where you were going.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Thank you, Nick.
I think the root of all
What you about,
happiness is
babe?
arugula.
Penis.
Arugula.
Happiness.
Spenser is trying to give his opinion.
Am I? Basically, I'd be ninja. So
Fuck yeah. Dude.
Oh yeah, 'cause-
Fortnite,
Yeah.
Fortnite.
that's
oh,
it.
I want to see the universe where Spencer's a famous Fortnite.
Can I dye your
streamer.
hair blue?
I guess.
Woo!
Speaking of battle royale games, awkward segue. I've been playing one that's been a lot of fun called the Darwin Project.
Just good stuff.
It's like a 10-person battle royale. It's kind of like Hunger Games, where you fight to survive, closing in different things. But there's a game director, and that's where I come in. I suck at the actual combat because I'm terrible at the games.
But you like the game director?
But I get to be a sadistic fucking omniscient overlord that can close different sectors. I can save people's lives if they're freezing because you have a warmth meter, and so I can give them heat. I can declare a fucking manhunt on somebody. I can just drop a nuke in one of those quadrants. But you don't do it to kill people. You want to make it last as long as possible.
Yeah, we know how the Hunger Games works.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's so much fun. I really enjoy just going on and be like, dance for me, my filthy little animals.
I've been hearing a lot of good about this one game. It's called Stardew Valley, and
What's that? Never heard of it.
Harvest Moon.
Oh, I love Harvest Moon.
Yeah, that game's
no.
great.
Oh man, Kyle, Harvest Moon.
Harvest. Okay.
No, what?
Kyle, you're fucking
Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley.
What is that?
Spencer. What are your
It's so cute and nice. Thank you for asking.
Yeah,
I know
ask
his
Spencer's
is genuine.
Anyway, awkward segue off of that.
About
bullshit.
what?
about? I think it was Harvest.
Stardew Valley.
Slime Rancher.
I only play VR games.
Yeah, it's a VR game.
Stardew was taking Kirsten from me, so
You gave me it. You gifted me it, and
fake.
I-
Whatever. You were gonna get it out of the way.
I was, yes, and I have. It's also on my phone, and I love it. Oh, I also love you. I love you more than it.
Do you love me?
That's dumb. You shouldn't.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
What?
Don't
do you mean?
hurt
He's right.
me. Please stop.
Episode
so
1,
nice. It's so
episode
nice.
31,
It's so nice.
deconstruction of the podcast.
Hey, we're out of questions.
I got
Ask
a
us.
question for you.
Yeah,
What do you think of bat soup?
topical.
Topical.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you guys some fun. Would you rather?
Okay.
Would you rather? Let me see. Would you rather that it? Oh man. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Would you rather the aliens that make first contact be robotic or organic?
Organic.
Why?
I want to fuck the aliens.
I was gonna say that.
Fuck a robot.
Robotic
there's
because
an exact line of things for that.
robots in disguise. My favorite.
What is
What
that?
is that?
Transformers.
Street sharks. Street sharks.
Never heard of it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Like Donatello, Michelangelo.
Picasso.
Donatello?
Are we talking about the porn parody?
Michelangelo? Yeah, we are.
Spreader.
Mutant Ninja
Spreader of the
Turtles.
Foot Job Clan.
Oh,
Rule
God.
number 1 of Sewer Fight Club: don't step in the poop.
Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak? So, Kyle, you really only have one choice.
Hey, that was gonna be my joke.
Can I learn to read and then lose it?
Can you learn to
that would be
read?
more painful than ever, wouldn't it?
It's worth it.
Oh.
I have to talk, man. I'm all talk.
We know.
Yeah.
I would rather lose the ability to read.
Apparently, you haven't lost the ability to eat that fucking fry.
You said I could eat.
Spencer
That
just
doesn't
took
mean I
away your
wouldn't give you
ability
any-
to speak.
a hassle for
That's
it.
right.
Which one, babe?
I don't know what the options are.
Lose the ability to read, like Kyle, or lose the ability to speak.
Like Kyle.
I don't really talk that much anyway, so
Yeah, you
Well,
couldn't.
you
that
couldn't
loud.
talk to
You
me.
couldn't read your mangoes.
Spencer.
What?
I'd rather die.
Spencer. Would you ever take a vow of silence?
I mean,
You better not.
I guess not.
I vow to take a vow of silence
All right, Nick.
at some point.
Julian!
Later.
Ooh. Would you rather, these are some good
Ow.
questions. Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales? Scales all the fucking way. I want to be a.
I don't want to be a furry.
Scales
I
are
think
protective.
I don't
Scales,
want
yes.
to be a furry.
But then
Scales
you
are
get scales.
protective. They protect
And you could slither. Probably.
That not a given of
Can
scales.
I just choose hair?
No, it has to be fur.
It'd have to be
like a
fur.
furry.
So I got to shed and stuff.
Yeah. But
Oh, like
don't-
snake skin.
You
You,
wouldn't
shed
be a
your
furry.
skin.
You don't become like an anthropomorphic animal. You're not like
No,
a wolf
you
man
do.
after this. You're just covered in fur. You're like Bigfoot, essentially. Nick
Oh.
would literally
Nick
be Bigfoot.
already is.
Oh yeah,
Bigfoot.
okay, then definitely I'm going with that one.
I want scales, man. I could be
Nah,
like
dude.
a badass dragon.
Have you seen
Slither.
those people that like tattoo their faces to look like they have scales on?
No, maybe.
Well, that's fake scales.
Well, that looks different. That doesn't look the same.
So this would be like dragon scales.
Yeah.
So I could
Dragon
fly,
scales.
Dragon scales.
not slither.
Almost
And
time
then
for
the
dragon
dragon
scales.
Would it get
scales.
wings?
Kyle wants wings.
I would like
Wings are cool.
wings. I would very much like wings.
It's not an option, but yeah, I like wings.
Okay.
Nah, man, my bones are too big.
I hit my wall the other day, and the only picture it knocked off was the picture of Mitchell on my photo board.
It's fate. Somebody call him. Is he doing all
I
right?
think he's dead. He hasn't called me in months.
He's on a couch and next thing you know,
Aw.
We miss you. He doesn't listen to this.
Would you rather have one real get out of jail free card or a key that opens any door?
The
Oh, the
key.
key. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
Then
key.
you can just get out of jail.
Look at my adorable innocent face. I'm never going to jail.
No one can look
Wood,
at you.
wood. Ow.
No one can,
Stop.
cops are on their way.
No.
nobody
I'm
can
innocent,
look
I
at you.
swear.
I'm calling the police because you just murdered this joke.
Boo.
Somebody else pick.
I'm also. Don't worry. I'm going away with it.
Do you remember that Vine? It was like, it's the comedy police. That joke was too funny. And he goes, I'm not going to jail again. And then pretends to like shoot himself with a trumpet.
Let's start a podcast where we just talk about old Vine. Describe them out loud.
Yes.
Marlon Webb's one of my favorite liners.
Who?
Marlon Webb.
That means nothing to me, Kyle, and I was.
You gotta-
kidding.
The watermelon.
Oh, I love that. Do you want to speak?
Would you? Oh, sorry.
No.
He's like pushing my head away.
I'm just pushing your head.
Spencer, you're so far away from the mic.
I'm not talking.
You are.
I'm not trying to talk.
Would you rather know the history of every object you touch or be able to talk to animals?
Animals.
Not history, man.
Yeah, I'd go history.
Animals.
Yeah.
You could
History.
say,
I could
hey,
touch so many things and learn things.
You could
what,
say,
what's a fucking deer gonna tell
Oh.
me?
that Jew's gonna say, that man murdered that girl and he ran off into the woods, and then you're a crime-solving person with a deer
You do that
partner.
with history way easier.
Yeah, you can touch objects and
But
learn the
then
history
you
of it. You're
talk
an idiot.
to like snakes and stuff.
Downside of the history one. Staying in a hotel would be fucking hell.
Ooh, you could not.
You
You
sit
could
in that
not.
bed, and then all of a sudden it's just
You
the
already
downloaded
know.
history of everybody. But you see it. You get the history. You
It's
know.
just dicks, all
You-
dicks.
Like you know that you can put it out of your mind because you don't think about it. The second you sit on that bed, you're like, oh, I've seen everybody fuck.
Right. I mean, that's just kind of
Unless
how
you're-
my brain works.
Unless
anyways.
you're into
I just-
that.
Also, there might have been a murder.
Oh, definitely.
I don't
want
want to see that.
All right,
But
guys.
I already knew about the murder because the deer saw it happen.
In the
Oh my
hotel.
God.
Here's windows.
All right, guys. Would you live in a haunted house?
Yeah.
How haunted?
Like the people that lived there last, like it got fucking murdered. Like
Did
it
I-
got wrecked.
Did I get
They're
it at
dead.
a reasonable price, or am I?
Yeah, it's
am I
pretty
being
cheap.
They
paid
got
to live
dunked
there?
No. You have to still pay for the house.
What? Then what's the pro of this? Like
You get a house for pretty cheap
why would you
compared to
want
how
a
What's
house?
the other thing?
Hey.
What is the haunted house
Give
or
me
what?
Buying a house is so stupid right now. Like,
Would you live in a haunted house? That's all the question is.
How bad is the ghost?
How haunted would you say a family that got murdered brutally?
What is the rent?
There's no rent if you own a house.
Am I writing a book? Am I an author with
You
a family
can.
to lose?
Sure.
All right, we've got a movie.
Nick, I need to know how much did you pay for the house?
Look
How
when
much
you
did you pay
said
for the
that.
house? How much of a
Okay,
deal?
all
is
right,
this?
let's say it's like 6 bedrooms. It's a big fucking house, but you only paid like $125 for it.
Wow,
I don't
that's
have that
fucking
much.
nice.
That's a fucking-
$125,000.
You mortgage it.
I'll
You're not
never
paying
have
all
that
of
much
that.
money,
Not
Nicholas.
at one.
I'm still going
Not
into
in
debt
this
for a house
economy.
that's too big for me.
Yeah, but look, seriously,
There's
6
only
bedrooms.
2 of
for
us. Why
100
do we need 6? But can we rent it out?
Yeah,
Wait,
sure.
Wait, can we all? Can we just all? Are we all in this scenario?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gotta call someone else, but then there'll be 6 of us.
I know you're willing to get the house.
Absolutely.
Nick.
No, I'm
I
not
want to
gonna
live
wall
in a
give me 2
haunted
rooms.
house.
Yeah.
You can't have 2 rooms.
Why?
Because one of them shall be my art studio,
No.
where I will paint and throw paint around.
I need my hot doggery.
Go to hell.
That's where I make my hot dog.
I've bonded with the ghosts, and they're taking you to hell.
I've bondaged with the ghosts.
Hey,
Oh.
hey,
It's
taking me
the
to hell.
gimp from
from American Horror
yeah,
Story.
the gimp.
We
the one that
tried to
wrote
watch
paint
that.
on the wall for no reason.
When that show first came out, I remember watching the first episode with Mom and Dad, and we were just all chilling in the living room. I think something with that related came out, and they went nope and just turned it off.
What show was it?
It was
American
Bates,
Horror Story?
It was Bates Motel, the one that they turned off.
They also did it with American Horror
Did
Story.
they?
You may not have been in
I might
there,
not have been there.
but
I thought you
I
were
remember it
talking about that.
vividly because they were like, "Don't watch that show," and then I watched some
What
of
season
it.
was it?
It's season 1.
That's the only season I've seen.
You buffoon.
You're the buttfoon.
Season, whichever one the freak show is my favorite
That's a
one.
good one.
Ma Petite. I met her at Dragon Con last
She
year.
was so small.
And she's so tiny. We cried and cried. Oh, she's adorable. Look up. You need to look up a picture of Ma Petite.
Isn't that
Very tiny lady.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Tiniest
about.
lady in the
I saw the
world.
picture.
I
Is she?
think. I don't know. She could be. She's so little.
She's
I just-
very tiny.
I loved her.
What do you
I
think,
love her.
Spencer?
She's pretty small.
Yeah.
Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into the future of anyone but yourself?
What if I see them dying? What do I do? Can I prevent it?
I mean, you could. I guess.
No.
If you
No?
see,
No. If you
It's
can see the
inevitable.
future, you can change the future.
you can win the lottery that way.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. If you
10 minutes?
If you go,
Yeah,
you
10
have to be
minutes.
on a pretty fucking tight schedule there. 10 minutes before they announce it.
No. I'm talking about scratch offs.
You say, in 10 minutes,
Wait, what?
You
you
can
touch the
no.
lottery ticket.
You can see 10 minutes in your
round
future.
thing.
You just like in that 10, you
No.
just dedicate like, oh, I'm going to buy a fuck ton of tickets. See 10 minutes in the future before you do it.
That's
No. Before you do it, if you don't win
Kyle.
anything, you don't do it.
I
Yeah,
get
but-
it. He's right.
you're
I'm on his side here.
You're not wrong, but it's the least effective way to win the lottery.
What you could do is you could look into your own future and see if you would die if you got hit by the car you're going to jump in front of. And if you don't die, then you
What?
could sue them because they hit you with their car and now you're making money.
What?
It makes
You
more
can go
sense
to
than
a-
Kyle.
Go
I
to a
zoned out for
bank.
30 seconds. What the
I wish
fuck
I
happened?
Wait, why are you all? You're all using this dumb. You're using
No.
your powers dumb.
No.
We're just trying to make money.
Money is the root of all happiness.
That's what we're saying.
Fucking go. If you're
Boris
gonna
is
do that,
second
go-
to it.
Like go to Vegas, play poker with that power.
I don't know how to play poker.
You don't
I
need
do
to.
know how to jump in front of hard.
I hardly know her.
Hey.
God damn it.
69.
Can the name of this episode be 69?
69, the weed episode.
Episode 31. 69.
The weed episode.
Colon. / .pornhub.com.
And none of these are like the actual symbols. It's colon.
Yeah.
//
What's the record for the world's longest podcast episode title? I wonder how long they'll let me make the episode title. You know, we'll have some fun with this title. Let's just stretch it out as much as possible. Oh god, that's our thing. It's like an isekai fucking manga title.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember when we talked about those, Kyle?
Yeah.
No.
Those were the good old days.
Like 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago.
What?
It was it was fucking last year, man. It was months ago.
I thought we were talking about earlier tonight.
We were talking about isekais.
Oh.
We were
A
talking.
single isekai.
Oh.
We weren't talking about the absurdly long titles a lot of them have.
That one's pretty short.
Oh yeah, no, it was 2 words.
Not like a Panic at the Disco song
Panic
title.
at the Dick's Hoe.
You know, their song titles are really long. You know.
What are you looking at,
Right.
Kyle?
Right.
What?
Yeah.
What, you gonna kiss me on the lips now?
Fuck yeah, dude.
That was Nick answering.
Well, now you're
They
obligated.
did it.
You heard it here first, folks.
Oh, he stole my virginity.
Now he's gonna get
Make a sex
preggers.
noise. They did it.
Owie, mama. Oh.
69.
I'm in charge of the noises here.
That's for weed, Kyle.
Remember Kyle.
The sex
Booty
number is
meat
825.
420.
What is that?
What?
What is that?
This episode is
Awkward
developed.
segue.
Yeah, this is just madness now.
I got a lot of energy
This
coming out
episode
right
of
now. I
Soccer
don't know why.
Segway is brought to you by Spanish.
By
The
boys.
language of Spanish. Speak it. You did it. Awkward segue. Would you rather be the first person to explore a planet or be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease?
Drug.
Can I get that as like my ringtone? Drug.
Hold on.
Isolate that one clip. Drug.
Hold on. I'm getting a phone call. You're in a business meeting.
Yes. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Well, if I knew your kid would die, I wouldn't have thrown the brick at her.
If you
that's
could
a
see
long
10
bit.
minutes
Drama
into your future, you would have known about the kid dying.
I could have looked 10 minutes into her future too, but then all I would have seen was a brick hurtling towards her and be like, I gotta stop this. This
Picks
deranged
up a
man.
brick.
This brick will stop that brick.
Uncle Connor, what's going on? Ah!
That implies that somebody
Kyle's
we
kid.
know.
I killed
Kyle's
Kyle's
not
kid.
going to have a kid.
Kyle will reproduce whether I have to
I
fucking
swear to
inseminate
God.
myself. Or Nick.
No.
I'm leaning more towards
What was
Nick.
the question?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
confused.
the drugs.
I'd rather be the first person to explore a planet, but that planet would be Earth. So I'd get the planet before anyone else.
No, it's like you just like
That's when like
it's
you know,
Earth like now. You're just whoa. Just,
I'm a modern day Columbus, man. I just kind of walk into a place and be like,
murder, pillage.
I can't believe I found this.
Yeah, you steal all the credit.
you're just like walk into a building and you just have boxes of fucking what's the disease?
Salt.
No, the blankets.
Oh,
Smallpox.
smallpox
Big
blankets.
You start fucking just chugging
Chicken
blankets.
pow.
I commit a fucking genocide. It's all in good fun.
I discovered
Found
They
it.
this.
didn't all die. Fuck. Come on.
Just most of them.
I would much rather
Oh
have
my God.
invented a drug.
Are you are you an apologist for them killing the Indians?
Oh, no.
No.
You just they didn't all die. Get over it.
It wasn't that bad.
I swear to
This is
God.
getting out of hand. I'm gonna awkward segue out of this one real fast. Would you rather be able to control animals but not humans with your mind, or control electronics with your mind?
Electronics.
Electronics would be cool.
You could start the robot uprising.
Why?
You could be the king.
You could be King Robot.
I am going to control all the ants
Oh, no.
To do what?
Ants, ants,
to destroy.
A sea of ants.
Columbus wishes he could have.
I'd finally make Boris hang out with me.
Yesterday we were sitting in the living
That's Spenser's computer.
and no, it's Spencer's dog. Boris was laying like out in the living room with us, and he went to get up, and Spencer went, "Hey, Get back here! Boris! And Boris like turned and looked at him and then just walked off. He's like, no! It was so funny.
Boris is a bad bitch.
You can't be mad at that face.
Yo, you're so chunky.
I can't. That's a hard question, honestly.
It is alright.
Because it's like if you're in a city or like even out in like a small town, controlling technology is fucking powerful. That's some shit.
But there are ants everywhere.
What level of control over technology do you have? Like can you fucking like reform shit?
Yeah, you're like Cybertron.
I think you could use that to destroy the ants.
Can I turn
Impossible.
Can I control all the satellites
too many of
above
us.
Earth and become a god?
Oh.
I'll be like, hey, I have all the satellites.
Isn't it like
give me money?
like
Just like Dr. Evil. 1 million.
That's all.
Sir, that's
What?
not a lot, sir.
1 billion trillion banana billion dollars.
That said, having control over animals would definitely make you like way more powerful.
King of the jungle.
Because like there's so many more
Ants.
animals.
What's with you?
there's so many ants,
You
man.
can control the dust mites, Nick.
Lion.
And armor.
You could make them
Oh
coalesce.
no, their little legs all over you.
I'm
There's
gonna
more
give
dust.
everybody fleas.
So Nick would just become the world's biggest asshole.
It's like, you can't really see
Someone,
them
like,
jumping
cuts him
off
off in
you. So
traffic
you have
and
like
he's
a
like,
trench coat,
"Please."
boxes full of fleas, and you just, now my children.
Oh,
and everyone's
God.
like, everyone's like, oh,
I could finally hug a pigeon.
I wouldn't let any pigeons hug you.
I support Nick's life. Nick's goals.
are we our own like factions of animals we control?
It's like the
Ironborn God.
Avatar.
Nick is ant god.
I want to be the aquatic creatures.
Oh fuck.
Nick wouldn't dare.
Well, what would you control, Kyle?
The mighty animals, the big ones,
Like an elephant.
elefantes,
An elephant. One elephant.
gorillas,
He can only do one.
gorilla
at a
riding
time.
elephants.
Fair. What about you, Spencer? What would you control?
The most dangerous animal. Man.
That man is explicitly not allowed.
I already made that joke.
Guess what?
Yeah,
I don't
remember
care.
the podcast you were on?
Guess what? Fuck
Fair
you.
enough. You're the boss.
Earlier
Wait,
in
shit.
this podcast where I made this joke.
When you were there for the beginning of the podcast when she made that joke.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Awkward segue. What? Would you rather see what was behind every closed door or be able to guess the combination of every safe on the first try?
Safe.
No.
Safe.
No. I mean, what does that actually get you? Just the ability to you can open safes.
Yeah, like you're
you're
not-
still the consequences will still affect you.
Yeah, you still there's still security. Like there's still video cameras.
So, I know what the combination of that fucking safe is.
Wow,
Why
she
does that
got
matter?
it first try, and then you're under arrest.
Oh, he works here, you know.
I definitely want to see all the people fucking in motels.
All right, I don't.
Why?
I
He was walking in the hall, I was like, whoa!
I was on your side until you got to that point. It's
Knock
like,
on the door, keep it out, buddy.
Being able to see through every closed door is
That
fun.
would be pretty cool.
I'd just be like, yeah, you just be an like an ultimate. I guess you would just be an ultimate
What's
perv, huh?
behind
Yeah.
door number 1? And then you would tell them, and go, hey, you're not supposed to know that.
Oh, you'd kick that fucking game's ass.
I don't think the game is guessing what's behind the doors.
No, it's choose the door though. You'd win.
I
You
think-
choose the best door.
One's like, oh, $1 million. The other one's like,
A bag of squirrels.
And a snail.
it's just a guy with a gun. Wrong answer.
Awkward segue. Would you rather be an average person in the present or a king of a large country 2,500 years ago?
Average
King.
person right now.
A king.
I think a king.
Dude, if I get to go back and be a king, I'm already fucking immunizations.
You would bring disease to
I
your
would
people.
I would
They
be
would
a
die.
Yeah, they'd be like, this man is a powerful wizard.
They would kill you.
They wouldn't kill me.
Yeah.
I'm the
They
king.
would say,
No, they absolutely
like
would
they
kill
don't kill kings.
I'd be a fair and just king. I'd wear a plague
No, you
doctor
are.
mask.
No. What? You're the most unjust of men.
Justify that to me.
I'd make Halo 3 before it came out.
What the hell?
25.
I'd be king of all.
Thanks, King.
Spencer, you're already a king.
How about you do something for me and make
Thanks,
Halo 3
buddy.
anniversary?
What?
Make Halo 3 anniversary. I want new graphics.
Oh, I thought you were
In the past?
No, I want it now. Make it
only- I
now.
can
You will
only
make
do
a
it-
shit ton of money.
I can only do it in the past. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Kyle,
fine.
I didn't hear your full sentence at first, and I thought you were implying that it was yours and Spencer's anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Go back and
Give me
do
a
something
present.
for our anniversary.
Yeah, give me a present. Make Halo 3 before it was actually made.
But
Done.
I want to cycle
Thank you.
back to Nick
I would
saying
wear-
I'm the most unjust.
Shut up. I would wear beautiful big dresses and eat cake and faint all day.
You can do that now.
Yeah, you can do that as an average person now.
I do
What?
that
I
every
very
fucking
strongly
week.
disagree.
No,
Like, what do you mean? What?
Okay, well, when I start wearing big queen dresses and fainting and eating cake, you guys can't give me shit.
As long as you share the cake.
I will not. Let them eat cake,
Well,
they
then
say.
off with her head.
Everyone but Connor can have some cake.
yeah, as he is the most unjust.
He is the most unjust
Explain
king.
to me how I'm the most unjust.
I don't know, man. Your eyebrows just make me uneasy.
That's a low blow, man.
No, actually, eyebrows are up on your face.
And you're fairly tall.
That's a low. Damn it! You stole my joke.
Sorry, buddy. I went back in time.
You look 10 minutes into your future.
King Crimson, erase your opinion. That's a JoJo reference for you, Nick.
Thanks, man.
Ooh. Would you rather be able to dodge anything, no matter how fast it's moving, or be able to ask any 3 questions and have them answered accurately? Fucking dodge anything.
Dodge.
Dodge all the sex crimes.
I'm
Whoa, what?
Whoa!
This has been an iffy episode.
Nick, I'm gonna have
Nick idolizes Christopher Columbus.
Nick. I think I'm gonna have to actually cancel you.
Nick is canceled. That could be our first TikTok.
What was that your first thing to go to?
Why? I was thinking like Ultra Instinct. I could just fucking dodge around it.
You
Imagine-
could stand in front
I
of a
could-
train and just like, whoop.
Go to bars and be like, hey, you can't. I bet you can't beat me up, and then like bet on
Fuck
it.
that. Take it a step further. Become a UFC fighter.
Oh my god!
You just
Fuck that. Take it a step further. Win every court case.
fuck that.
Dodge all the sex
you?
allegations.
Fuck that. Take it a million steps away from Nick and go back up. Fight every army on Earth. Become the king of Earth.
It's like that one guy from Baki the Grappler. He punched the ground and it made the earthquake.
Yeah, sure.
The earthquake.
You know, the one. Earth's one and only quake. No, but imagine they're just like, all right, we have no choice. Drop the nuke. And the dust clears, the smoke settles, and you're just off to the
Your
side.
little like jackass voice dodged it.
You're just next to them, like, whoa, that would have been bad.
That used to be my catchphrase, bro.
And they shoot you and you. Oh my head.
You guys don't
sorry.
even know. I used to say dodge it all
It
the
was
time.
so fucking annoying. It still is.
I remember
We
that.
used to play like games where we pretend we have superpowers and stuff. We'd be like, "Oh, magic blast!" and you would just go, "Dodge it, dodge it." It was no fun playing with Connor.
Hey,
You were not a
guess
fun
what,
child to play with.
jackass. That was a compulsion. Now you fucking feel bad.
I don't.
Dodge that.
Dodge that insult. I'm gonna start doing that now.
Don't touch me.
Unjust.
Don't brunch me. Actually, do brunch me. I could go for some brunch.
Brunch is good,
I
man.
fucking love brunch.
We haven't done brunch in a while. Let's
Yeah,
do
all the
brunch.
prophets need to get back together.
The last time I remember
The last
doing
time on brunch,
we destroyed Nick's kitchen.
No, we did it.
we did at Leanna's
did it.
house
Oh yeah, we
Yeah, I wasn't a part of
and
this
your
one, though.
house. You
weren't
lived there as
there.
well, you idiot.
Would you rather be forced to dance every time you heard music, or be forced to sing along with every song you hear?
Does it mean I can dance good?
No, you just
Oh.
have to dance.
I'll do the sing one then.
Yeah, I kind of already do that.
Yeah, I'll sing.
Yeah, sure. Sing.
Spencer, would you like to dance?
Pass.
You gotta pick one.
Sing.
Thank
Damn
you.
it. I was hoping to trap you into dancing, and then I'd
No.
play Fortnite music. And then you'd have to Fortnite dance.
You think I didn't foresee that?
I saw 10 minutes in the future 5 minutes ago.
You gotta sing the Fortnite song, babe.
What's the Fortnite song?
You wouldn't let me play it.
Doo-doo, did it, boo-doo. I don't remember.
Awkward
the name.
segue.
Sorry,
Go to
gotta
your
go.
next
Double
thing.
G, double piece.
Change topics.
Yes, change topic. I agree, Spencer.
It's like a shuffle on a fucking playlist. Change topics.
Oh no, would you rather be completely insane and know you're insane, or be completely insane and believe you are sane?
The second
That's
one.
just insanity.
Yeah,
That's just insanity.
If you know you're insane, are you insane?
Yes.
I mean,
what?
Can an insane person come
Yes.
to rationalize that they are insane?
more than likely, yeah.
Tell you the
100%.
definition of insanity.
Are you going to do the misquoted?
I've never wanted to
I
hit
thought
you
you were
more than
going
I
to do
do
the
right
fucking
now.
Albert Einstein.
No, I was-
but that's way better.
I was gonna do the Far Cry thing, but I thought you were gonna like say that. I was like, no, I'm just gonna crazy shit. The Far Cry, what's his name?
Doing
Voss?
the same shit over and
Oh.
over and
Yeah.
over and over and over and over again.
I've never heard it
That's
like
a
that.
misquoted
but I know
Albert
that-
Einstein quote.
The
That's
dude
what I
was
about to-
crazy. What do you
Just 'cause you do the
expect?
same
Crazy
thing,
man.
expecting a different result.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the misquoted Einstein quote.
What's misquoted about it?
It's not the full quote.
Say it.
I don't know
Expecting
the full
shit to
quote. All I
change.
know is it's not.
Einstein didn't
it's
say
misquoted.
shit.
I know, that's why
How
I'm
do you
boss.
know?
I don't have to know things. I just need to know that other people are wrong. And I can sleep good at night. But Kyle, full credit. That was a really funny joke.
Pretty stupid.
Hey,
I like
it AM fam, get sprung on our new premium tanks and athletic shorts in our spring collection.
Hey, don't-
Exclamation mark.
Hey, don't sponsor us,
Shop
Nick.
now
No,
and go into
this
the
is our
AM.
this is our fashion day segment, Nick.
I have a fashion segment.
You can't. We have the fashion segment.
I did it first.
It's called Fashion Day,
Hang
and
on. Wasn't there some bit Nick was gonna do? Weren't you bringing something in?
like a newspaper thing. Or?
No, that was the old thing that
No,
he
Nick's
never did.
fake news corner. That he swore he had several things prepared. You said how excited you were to do it.
I
And
never
then-
said that.
You did. You're like,
No.
I'm really excited. You said, I'm really excited for this. I already have like 2 things prepared.
And you're like,
And I was
You
like,
know,
that's great. I'll drag you into it in the next podcast we do. And you're like, yeah. And then when we did it, you're like, oh. And
You
then I had to
dummy.
cut 10 minutes of the podcast.
You know,
That
one
was
of
a
my
good day.
kept it.
You know, one of
That
my
was a good
favorite
day.
bits I've done on this early podcast is try to explain the Son of Bigfoot.
Oh my
Me trying
god!
to explain movies is the best.
Oh my God.
It's real
yeah,
sad.
It's really fun. Everybody loves it.
Yeah, because it's nonsense.
We can do like a sitcom
Asshole.
bit. Everybody loves Kyle, and it's the part where everyone's really mean to Kyle, just like
That's
everybody
the
loves
joke.
Raymond.
Yeah, jokes. All right, let's start this segment off then. Hey, Kyle. What even are you? Get real. Fade away. Back into non-existence with you.
Ah, what
Clap,
the
clap,
hell?
clap.
slap, slap, slap.
Kyle just punched me in the face.
Awkward segue. Would you rather live in a virtual reality where you're all powerful or live in the real world and not be able to go anywhere? Oh, and be able to go anywhere, but not be able to interact with anyone or anything. That's like, this is a shitty. It's like, would you rather be a god in a virtual world or
or a
locked in a
shitty
room?
nothing person.
No, or be able to go anywhere but not be able to interact with anything or anyone. So one, you're a ghost, and the other, you're a god in a fake world.
I
I'll
kind
go
of like
VR.
Ghost.
kind of want to be a
VR.
ghost.
I'd
yeah,
like to be a ghost.
I want to go anywhere.
If no one, you can't interact with anyone, or no one can
You
like
can't
talk
interact
to you.
with anyone or anything.
There is a game in VR Connor that you would like. It's you're pretty much just a said god.
now you're playing to my interests.
You fly up into the air and you can go like look around the earth and shit, and just like, oh, there's a city. Fly into it and you start demolishing shit.
Oh, that's
Energy
my
blast,
fetish.
destroying buildings, flying through them.
The ghost one, we should probably change our mind. Have you seen that episode of Black Mirror where it has the pretty funny guy,
It's a mirror that doesn't really do
Pretty
well.
funny
'cause it's a-
guy. I don't
Is it
remember.
Nick?
the pretty-
Kevin Ham, John Ham. So he's in it, and it's the one where
John
you can
Hamm.
block people in real life, and he
Oh,
like,
yeah, that
he
was
gets
fucked up.
Yeah, so no one can talk to him.
Yeah. No.
So that could be potentially awful.
My idea was
and
just to
also
go
can't
dunk
touch
my
anything.
balls in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, you cannot
Do what?
interact.
You wouldn't be able to touch.
It says they
Right.
can't interact.
You'd be a ghost. You can't interact with Niagara Falls.
I
just
still
there.
want to dunk my
Could you
balls in
haunt
fucking
people?
moving water.
I mean, you could, but you wouldn't be able to like pick anything up, or they
Go to
wouldn't
a
be able
stream.
to like hear you.
Stupid. It's not Niagara Falls.
You'd be a non-existent being just
Well, that's
walking
a
around the
dumb
world forever.
option. Then I guess the VR thing.
Yeah, I'm going VR.
Could you
where-
taste Niagara Falls?
No, actually, because I can't interact with it.
Feel bad for considering it.
So, what do your pants taste like?
Oh, dude, I'm so glad you asked. All right, so imagine a really, really spicy jelly bean.
Yeah,
wow.
right. I got you.
Grind that up, melt it down, then just slather it up with some honey, and boom, you got my pants.
Got you, bro.
Well, after you leave them out for a few days.
Right. Yeah.
Really saute in there.
Well, you get a little bit of salt.
Honey never goes bad,
Honey doesn't go bad.
except for when it does.
It does not. It just crystallizes, and you can melt it down, and it's honey again.
Crunch it.
Sounds fake.
Bee vomit never goes bad.
Would you like to be crystallized in honey?
Or crystallized in margarine.
Would you? I got a would you rather for you fuckers. Would you rather be crystallized in honey or have the Kool-Aid Man cry on you?
Kool-Aid Man. Baby nut. Baby nut. You guys know baby nut?
I
Baby
hate
nut.
baby nut.
Kyle, I don't think you know what
it's
you're talking
disgusting.
I
about.
know what you're talking about.
Okay, so
Can you explain
They
it to
killed
me?
Mr. Peanut and he come back.
It's just the way
Yeah.
you were saying it made it sound like you know when you know
You're
when someone
chanting
doesn't
it.
know what we're talking about.
Let me explain it for that anyone who hasn't heard of it who might be listening. So you might be familiar. Mr. Peanut was murdered.
We're gonna lose listeners because of this.
Good.
He's making it
Fuck
fast.
those people.
Mr. Peanut was murdered. Kool-Aid Man cried on him during the
He
Super Bowl.
wasn't murdered. He sacrificed his life to save his friends.
Oh my
Murder.
God, nobody
By a
fucking
tree.
cares. He sucks.
He died doing what he loved.
Died.
Canonical.
Exploding. The Kool-Aid Man cried on him, and now he's a baby, and he sucks.
They live streamed him, and I spent a good while trying to get him to dab.
I wish he would die again.
Me too.
I've never.
I keep
wanted-
seeing all these memes where it's like,
I hope fucking Baby
You have to
Yoda
pick
eats
one.
him, and then Baby Yoda chokes on him.
it said you have to
What?
pick one. It's like Baby Yoda, Baby Groot, or Baby Nut, and it's like I would murder Baby Nut and light him ablaze with Baby Groot just to keep Baby Yoda happy.
Now you're just saying other people's
I like.
tweets.
No, I know that's what that's
Yoda.
what I straight up was
Give
saying.
him the coward.
It's a meme. I don't know who made it. God. You rat. You
You're
filthy
canceled. rat.
No, Nick is canceled.
Nick is definitely.
Nick is
listen,
Christopher Columbus.
Nick is Christopher Columbus 2.0. You are the future of evil, I guess. Terrible, terrible people.
The icon of sin.
Ooh, I like that.
That's nice.
Icon of Sin.
Would
I
you-
can find an album called that.
It's a Doom reference. That's the final boss in Doom.
Hell yeah.
Icon of sin.
Hey, speaking of Doom, awkward segue.
Eternal. Comes out
Would you-
soon.
March 20th.
Doom is a baby game for babies. Only children play that game. Just, I've said it. There, I said it.
Way to dampen the mood.
only
which is
little,
Doom backwards.
I had both of my hands occupied.
So Kyle went for a high five, and Nick went to lick his hand. It was very funny to watch. You guys should have been there. It would have been really great if you could see it. So, as I was saying, Doom for children, little boys, little girls.
What was the question?
Oh, question. Would you rather know how above or below average you are at everything, or know how above or below average people are at one skill or talent by looking at them?
People, I don't want to like.
What if you know about
I
yourself?
don't want to confront my own skill level.
I don't
If
wanna
you know
be-
if you know about yourself, you can work on that, make progress.
That's stupid. Fuck you,
What
Kyle.
if you think you're like really like charming
that.
and cool, and you get that ability, and it's like low F rank charisma?
You would see like your D&D stats above your head. It'd be really cool.
Ooh.
I would do that.
You know, I guess I'd go with myself because there is self improvement there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can get your stats up by running real
And who
fast.
cares what other people are like?
Specifically, your speed stat.
Guys, look at this pronghorn with no ass.
That is a flat ass deer.
Right?
That's rude.
Check it out. Flat ass.
Oh,
No
somebody
ass
ate
on
his butt.
As fascinating as this visual,
Fascinating.
fascinating. Spencer, I'll have you answer this one first.
He's busy having a relationship.
Would you rather be a reverse centaur
Yeah.
or a reverse
Wait.
mermaid?
Centaur.
Wasn't there? I feel like there was a reverse mermaid in Family Guy
There
in one
was.
episode.
We're Stewie killed Lois.
Family
I
guy.
regret it. I regret it.
That's what
Oh yeah, no.
I almost forgot. We were talking about JoJo's upstairs, and I asked Nick if there was a stand because I was like, "Is there a stand called Rock Lobster?" Because I'm going to be really disappointed if there's not a Rock Lobster stand. He's like, Kyle starts laughing. He's like, yeah, they should have the thing from Family Guy. And I was like, what are you talking about?
The only thing I've known is Rock
was a
Lobster.
Family Guy joke.
You idiot!
That's the only thing I've known it from.
It's a fucking band.
I didn't know that.
You're a buffoon.
Now.
You truly
Yeah, now
are
I
a
know
buffoon.
And now I just now it's you know, shut up.
Hey, Kyle,
What?
Kyle,
you're a buttfoon. And guess what? You're canceled.
that means
Welcome
it's
to the
just
club.
you.
Dodged it.
That was good.
All right. Okay. Well, I think it's about time we wrap up the podcast.
Oh, no.
Anybody have any closing thoughts you'd like to propose to this
Nick, shut
show?
up.
I've been Spencer.
Not quite there yet. But I
Nick, do
appreciate
you have
the
anything else
enthusiasm.
horrible to say?
The coronavirus came from people eating bats.
if you enjoyed this podcast somehow, in some miracle, you've made it to the end of this. Go ahead and tell a friend about it. We'd super appreciate it. Word of mouth is the easiest way for our show to grow, and we want it to grow and consume the world. And one day we'll be your dictators. Dictator.
Something of mouth is also something for something to grow. Continue.
All right, I think
I'm
Kyle's
gonna
getting an erection,
kill
so
you.
I'm going to draw the line here. So until next time, I've been Connor,
I've been Kara.
I mean, Kyle.
and he's been Christopher Columbus Jr.
Just cut him what I said earlier. No.
He hates work.
And this has been Awkward Segue.
Thanks
for
for Fucking stop.
Why did this go on for so long?
I was waiting for her to
Good
stop.
breath support, Nick.
More like good breath support. High five.
I'm the only one that can.
Look at my tits! I'm so sorry.